all of us want to be educated. Education is important in our society. It's basically the basic building blocks we need to even get a job in our society. I mean, if you want to get paid, you have to be educated. Now, of course, there are exceptions to this, as labor jobs, putting your body on the line to do a job, to get money, is also a thing you can do. But it's not as reliable, and it puts a lot of stress on certain body parts. But education is important. I mean, all of us currently are paying for it right now as we're sitting here. The time and hours that we put into our education is important, and it teaches us valuable skills like this class. Education is so broad and it's so hard to talk about, but I think it's so important. And I'm trying to be an educator. I'm currently gonna go to Drake and try to get a double major in education and theater. And education is something I have kind of put as something I want to do just so that I can help society in some way, so that I can feel satisfied with my life, I guess, in some way. It's a weird justification. But my senior year of high school, I took an education course where I went into a 4th grade classroom and an 8th grade classroom. Let's just say educators do not have it easy. In my 4th grade classroom, there was a lot of punching. There was a lot of swearing, surprisingly, but also they were really sweet kids. Like, at the end of the day, they loved hugs and like fist bumps, and it was really interesting. Kids will also point out the weirdest details about you. I got called tall, I think, on the daily, like by 4 different kids, and it's like, I've been here for probably about 6 months. I feel like it's obvious by now. The 8th grade classroom was a totally different flip of that. The 8th grade classroom had like a lot of disciplinary problems, and it very much showed the system that we're currently living in education does not work. There was 4 special needs students who did not have any type of associate, who were not learning anything. All of them were currently failing tests, but by the no one left behind system, you can't really fail in the system we currently have. On top of that, we also had disciplinary kids who obviously needed one-on-one, but when you only have 2 teachers in a classroom, there's not really such thing as one-on-one in a middle school classroom. Even I couldn't do much, as the topics we were learning, I'm not educated on how to be a teacher or how to facilitate with someone with disciplinary problems. Anyways, that was a long thing of just being like, there are problems in education, but it's also super important, and we should uphold our education as a society so that things can get better and so that people can be educated. That's my